with another story time. Now look, we're gonna start this story off with the origin. Should I? No, I'm not even gonna say the college. We're gonna start off here. I'm not gonna say what college it is. I had to really sit there and think about it. I'm not gonna say what college it is, but I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm about to bring y'all into a whole spectrum. Now look, if you younger than 17, you don't know what's going on. If you older than 30, you should have been stopped what I'm talking about. From ages 17 to 29, but it shouldn't be 29. It really should be like 17 to 25, because it is some old going to campus. You know, when it's a homecoming, that's an invite to you to go. That's an invite for you to go to another college. That's an invite for you to go to another college. You ain't even got to go to that college and enjoy their homecoming. Now look, now y'all see why I said if you 29, stay back. You should not be 29 linking up with other 27, I would assume. You shouldn't be with anybody younger than that. 27 to 30-year-olds and going to no college. You stay off campus. But look, I'm bringing y'all to the spectrum of that age gap that I'm talking about. Now look, my man hit me. My man Tone hit me. He like, yo, bro, I want to go to this homecoming. I kept telling him, I'm not going. Creeps. No. As get old, the dating market closed. He said, creeps. It's a 29-year-old mad as shit right now in the comments. He's shitty. Creep bit get over. Alright, peep though. Like, bro, my man Tony hit me. He like, yo, bro, like, I want to go to this college. So I'm like, all right, I might slide. I don't know if I'm going to slide. I'm going to keep it a bean. When the want me to pop outside and it's a whole mission, you asking me, do I with you enough to go on this mission? I'm going to keep it frank and period with y'all. And Tone, if you watching this, I did not with Tone at that time enough to go to no homecoming with just him and his friends. Not Leak and Key, that y'all know. Tone and his, it take a lot for me to build. Actually, I don't with Tone now enough to go with him to nowhere. No respect, no disrespect to Tone. We never even got closer than that. But I just had to clear that up. But I'm like, yo, it's not a back door. It's not a back door, but I just had to think, damn, it's nothing towards Tone, though. It's chill, bro. It's nothing towards my man Tone. That's still my man. I pick up the call and all that. But peep though, Tone hit me like, yo, you want to slide? You want to slide? I'm like, I don't know if I want to slide, because I'm not really close with this Tone. Like, you feel me? Like, it's not a bit, but I'm like, he getting me though. He's sending me all these girls. Yeah, bro, she go here too. Sending me all these girls. I'm like, damn. Mind you, I'm like, damn, she nice. He almost lost me. Second girl he sent me, yeah, bro, she here too. Send me some light-skinned John, hideous. I said, bro, I'm not going there. You feel me? You ever had like the, y'all know how on the TV they got the little negative ball and the positive ball? My other man telling me, bro, all them at that school burnt out, bro. Everybody always go there. Fuck them. Once he sent that second, I said, I'm not sliding. Them is hideous. I said, nah, I'm cool. Then he starts sending all bangers. He said, oh yeah, I know your type, Rod. They got all flavors. He talking to me like it's candy. You feel me? He said, bro, they got all flavors. You my man. I'm like, damn. I said, you know what, Tone? I called him. I said, Tone, how we getting there? He said, my man got a rented car. We're gonna slide there. I said, all right. Then I say, all right, Tone, when we coming back? He like, we only out there for one day. We come back the next day. You my man. I say, all right, it, Tone. I'm taking a road trip with these. Mind you, I don't think they're gonna backdoor me. It's not that type bit. I know y'all got friends where it's like, I trust you enough to where I know you're not gonna kill me, but I don't necessarily want to just bit with you. I'm not a rider, and I know I don't know you like that. So I would have never even recommended hanging out type John. You feel me? Like one of them Johns. Like, you feel me? It's that bit. So I know you're not gonna backdoor me. It's nothing like that. It's not a backdoor story time. You feel me? So it's like, I with him, but we not just hanging out. Fuck we hanging out for. So I bet with him. I say, we stopping at gas stations. It's 2.5 hour drive and all that. So I'm like, all right, we get there, y'all. Oh my gosh, they got something called the Pit. The Pit, they got 3 big ass speakers. It's the girls' dorm, and outside of the girls' dorm, bro, it just street cookout vibes, bro. Literally, you smell cookout. It's cooking, throwing on the grill. It's all through the parking lot, bro. This shit is a movie. This shit is a movie. So I'm like, damn, this shit tough. Now look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Realistically, if you get no, don't come to one of these. And I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't come to one of these. Because every single girl that look good is getting shot at least 3 times per minute. At least 3 times per minute, or 3 times per 5 minutes to make it realistic. It's a lot of shots going up at her. Ugly, stay back. Stay back. Don't slide to these. That's not your field. This is the field for who coming on there. You got to come on there. What on that, bro? I'm telling you, on that, bro. This is literally what you see. I looked at the girl. I said, "Damn, I want her." You know how many shot at her before I even got to her? Tap the shoulder, whisper in her ear. She, okay, yeah. Mind you, she love the attention. So she'll look at your offer. She gonna count it at the end of the night. When she say 5 they shot at me, you gonna be counted, but you're not gonna get the number. You gonna be on the stat sheet. Your miss is going on the stat sheet. I'm not saying you're not in the game. I'm just saying you're gonna lose it. So I'm saying all the ugly just don't slide. Now look, as a who ain't on the cutest side, I'm hilarious. Now let me tell you how these nights go, and that's all. I'm gonna leave it right there. That's where I'm gonna leave it. I'm hilarious. Don't let me take a couple shots and don't make me let her laugh, and now I know what her humor is. I'm attacking the paint all night. But look, this how it go. We pull up, boom. All these people outside, they cooking. So from the rip, I'm like, damn, what we doing out here? They like, nah, bro, you thinking about it too much. You feel me? Medium ugly gotta be the funniest. We on that. Laughing so much she forgets you ugly. No bullshit. She don't even remember. She not even think about that because she like, damn, this nigga is so funny. No bullshit. And then you know I got that on, though. You know I got that on. Hold up. I came trim. Y'all know I used to wear the skinny jeans. I came with the Serenity jeans. I came with some fresh-ass J's. And I came with a long-sleeve shirt. Super tough. Super trim. Super trim. Then I come with the G-Shock. I had the G-Shock on. Not no cheap plastic G-Shock. G-Shocks got level to it. I had the metal G-Shock. You tripping. My shit was super nice. And I had this tough-ass rhinestone Hellstar beanie. Yes. I came super trim. So, and I'm a Philly, so they kept asking, where you from? Why you talk like that? Once a girl get curious and she hits you with the, where you from? She asks you questions. She curious for a reason. If she just thought like, yo, this ugly and annoying, she not talking to you. So once she get curious, I'm in there. And what's your name? You feel me? I'm not even spitting no game. I'm making you laugh. She don't even know. I was your friend for 2 hours. After I start making you laugh, that's when I shot my shot. Usually shoot they shot from the rip. I tried to get the laughs off, but let me get to the story, Pete. So I sit there. I'm like, yo, what I'm doing? Like, what we doing here? They like, oh, you never been in one of these. They're like, bro, it get litty here. So we at the pit. They walked me over to this at the cooler. His name's Sam. Shout out to Sam, yo. Fat named Sam, white with glasses. I'm like, this look ugly and hideous. Like this, it was super fat, bro. I'm talking about wheelchair fat. So I'm like, we buying juices from this. Is it safe? Bro, after my first juice, it had all these fruits in here. It had all the fruits. Oh, hold up. I'm sorry, Sam. Not to go at you, Sam. Damn, Sam. Shout out Sam, though. That's my man. So, Pete, Sam had this, he had this cooler. In the cooler, he got the clear bottles. He got Don, little juices and all that with the Don fruit all in it. Candy, all that, you mix it up. I'm drinking. I said, damn, that shit good. They like, yeah, that shit going already. I said, no, I'm going back to Sam. I go to Sam. He said, yo, you do TikTok? I said, yeah, I do TikTok. He said, days in Philly? I said, yeah. He said, huh, there's a juice on the house. I said, let's go, Sam. I dab him up. I got a noose fresh John. Sam really my man, bro. So Pete though, I'm like, all right, I'm a little tipsy now. So now I'm drinking and feel a little more natural. So I'm like, y'all, what we on? You feel me? They like, I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. This all about sharking. We out here like who you want? So I pointed a badge on. I'm looking at her. I'm like, bro, I'm Rod G's at the end of the day, but that's a bad. I respect don't respect girls no more. Being you them. She never respected you. If you could say mind you, I've seen it in person because I live in Philadelphia. But to look at a girl and say, all right, you them or disrespect her after you just try to shoot your shot. You was crazy as fuck and she dodged a bullet. You're actually insane. I've never did that. I've never did a like. I've never did a all right. You then. You feel me? Seriously though, not under your breath, loud. I'm talking about all right. You know, I don't give a fuck about that, bro. Like be on that. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit secondhand embarrassment, bro. I can't even be around like that, bro. That shit drawn. That shit drawn, bro. That's drawn, bro. That shit so disrespectful. I be hurt low key. Ah! They say, yo, that shit with me. No, bro, that shit wild though. Be actually rude, bro, for no reason. So, Pete, though, I'm like, I want her. Now, my biggest joint is I'm not afraid of rejection, y'all. I'm not afraid of rejection. I'm the type to be like, yo, she's sexy. I'ma let her know she's sexy, like what it is. And if I see it's not that, I step back so fast. I'm like a who dip his pinky toe in the water and say, it's too cold. I'm one of them. I'm not, once I see, I'ma back up. I'm never going to try to keep shooting all day. Just try to get practice shots in. I'm not that type. Now, I'm going to keep the beam. If I don't make the first shot, it's your turn. For real. If I don't make that first shot, it's your turn. I hit the James Harden so fast. No. He say hit him with that heart, and that shit turned into this so fast. No. It turned into that. No bullshit. I be right at the line like this, happy, smiling, ready to shoot my shot. That shit say, I like your mate. That shit get straight back here. If you like my mans and not that shit a travel, you my man. I beyond travel. I'm international. No. Pete though. Pete. I see her. I'm like, damn, I want her. So my man said, bro, you live once. You only live once. So I said, they gas my head up. Bro. I'm talking about airhead. Gas my head right up. So I said, it. I walked right over there. I said, YOLO. Now, Pete, as I was talking to them, it didn't feel like my head was getting gassed up. As I was talking to them, it felt kind of like, say no more, bro. I'm on that. You dig me? But as I'm getting closer and they're looking, and they're kind of just like looking at me walk towards them, they looking like, what the f is he about to do? So I'm kind of like, oh. No shit. I'm kind of like, oh shit. So I walked right up. I almost bitched out. I almost was on some shit like, I got a nick. No, as soon as you hear it, John, it's kind of just like, you know what? You let me down easy. I respect you, bro. You feel me? If I hear I got a nick, bro, I try to switch it up. Like, nah, bro. I'm mad I shot my shot at you. That shit hurt. I got a nick hurt. But my heart pumping. No straight Red Bull heart. My shit pumping. I walked right up to him. I said, excuse me. Everybody stopped. Look at me. It's 4 of them. The joint I wasn't talking to, like, what's up? What's wrong? I said, my fault. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to her. You look good. I try to double down. You feel me? I try to say how I'm feeling, double down. I said, my fault. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to her. You look good. She said, thank you. So I said, all right, so far so good. I said, what's your name? She said her name. After that, she was like, what'd she say? What'd she say? Hold up. Because she didn't say her name at first. Oh, she said, you with them boys? She said, you with them boys? I said, yeah, I'm with them. She said, oh, why y'all been looking at us all day? She said, why y'all been looking? So I'm like, yo. That's what she said before she said her name. I said, who my friends? They was looking at you? Coach, you me. I said, they was looking at you? She said, all day. I said, I asked you your name, though. She said, it's Shotnice. No, tell me why y'all was looking at me. I said, I kept talking about you, so they kept looking at you. She said, oh, okay. That's fine. I said, I know it's cool. I just wanted to know your name. I'm Rod. Shook her hand, walked off. I didn't know if that was a W or an L, but I'm the type of nigga to put a referral in, and then after I put the referral in, I just be like, yo, I'll walk off. Just not to take the L. You feel me? On that type bit. Like, I don't ever want to take the L, so I'm just going to say what's up. Like, it be one of them bits. No, you got to lead a charm. You got to. Just I exist. I'm right. You feel me? Great move on, bro. It's kind of like a get to the open lane and kick out. It's one of them type Johns. You feel me? It's a 2-step verification. It is. Thank you. You ain't apply no pressure. I couldn't. But Pete, I passed it. Go back to my friends. They're like, what happened? I was like, I'm not gonna lie. I just took it on the chin. Y'all, I'm on my third juice. I'm over there with Sam recording. They play music on a little speaker. What they play? They play what's the song Rare got with Dicey? I had to like come here. They playing that song. I'm dancing this shit. So she come over there and she in a crowd watching me dance. So I said, you know what? I don't know, gang. That's my shit, though. I forgot the name of that song. Damn, that's my shit. But yeah, she watching me dance. So my homie go. I see her the corner of my eye watching me dance. What would the dancing ass do when he see the girl watching her dance? Come on, I'm gonna show off my skill. I start getting saucy. I get right in there. Hey, swipe. No, wait. Hey, come here. Hey, I start getting crazy. What would the dancing ass do? Turn it up even more. Because you know what? When you sit there and you try to play it cool, you get no point. You get no points for trying to play it cool. If you go crazy, even if you look crazy in that moment, you the who did something special and cool that day. Every other stood there like this. Where they're at, you the only who did something. So unless she got a pre-order with another put in already, you might as well. Because I'm going to always be the most interested in the room. Because I'm going to see you again. And next time I see you, I'm going to be Kevin Hart. So Pete, I turned it up. But I'm drunk. I do that for her, but I'm not thinking about shooting again. Later on that night, she said, Rod. I look, I'm like, huh? She said, Rod. I said, yo, what happened? I'm playing it cool, but on my inside, I'm hitting bad flips. I'm happy as on the inside whole time. She said, Rod. I said, yo, what's up? Mind you, my homies right here. I just told him I failed, though. So, Pete, you already know how I feel. She was like, I never got your Instagram. So I said, huh? I said, where your phone at? Before I passed her my phone, I said, where your phone? She says, right here. I said, huh, unlock it. Mind you, I felt like this. So I take her phone. I'm typing in my gram. I said, huh, put your gram in while I'm putting my gram in. Boom. She said, all right, see you. I said, all right, see you. Green fuck. So Pete, what my homie say? What Tone say? Tone say we stay for a day. So it's like, yo, it's time to go home. So Pete, we driving home. I'm like, yeah. They like, yo, you said you missed that, John. We get in the car. They say, we get in the car. We dabbing each other up. Hey. We hype. Pete, we driving. You my man. We get to the gas station. We getting ready for the long ass drive. We getting ready to fill up. Show me. He like, damn, bro. They having another kickback. They say part 2 tomorrow since part 1 was so tough. We staying? I say, what y'all want to do? They said, we staying. I said, bet. Y'all tripping. I said, bet. All right, we gonna do it. You my man. I'm like, all right, we staying. So they like, yo, another night. So I texted Joan on the gram. I said, what's your number? I just say, what's your number? Question mark. Nothing else. She send it. I said, oh my gosh, she saw something she liked, bro. That's how you know when you start getting your way, you did something good, bro. When you start getting your way with a girl, you did something good. I'm telling you, bro. You did something good, bro. You did good. You did good. Ain't had to tell you twice. Didn't. Mind you, I wanted to say it, but I ain't want niggas to be like, yo, you trying to stay for the girl. I go to the crib. You feel me? But niggas said it. I said, why the not? So Pete, though, she sent her number. Them dance moves got you in there. They had to. She must have liked my energy. And she must have saw, like, I'm really not no scrub. You know, certain in friend groups. And fellas, we don't pay enough attention to this. Girls pay attention to how you is in the friend group. And the friend group, I'm never little man in no friend group. I'm never about to be little man anything. Cause I won't even be there unless this a move I want to do. And if it's a move I want to do, it's cause I'm knowledge in the field. I'm never little man. Girls pay attention to that shit. No bad. They really try to see like how I'm never nobody ever little man. I'm nobody's little bro. You feel me? Little bro stop after 15. Once you turn 16, you know you think you grown. That's enough for me. I've been socking Aunt Sandra and all that. I'm never going down for the count. I'm not nobody's little bro. Fellas, we don't pay attention to that. It be little bros in they friend groups, bro. Certain girls be little bro. We need to start paying attention to that shit, bro. No. They have a smart ass mouth, but they got a ringleader, and they all get their smart ass mouth from arguing with their ringleader. They all argue with each other, but they love each other at the same time. They close friends, and you got one of the riders. You don't got the leader. You ain't got the leader. We got to start paying attention to. We don't pay attention. You got to pay attention to that. No shit. I don't like friend groups, girlfriend groups. They too snaky for me. Too much shit be said and all that. You feel me? They be saying all this rude to each other and all that. Like, no. Why your group got a leader at this age? Because they're not genuine friends. You know, all right, side note. You know why it's usually a duo within a trio? Because only 2 of them are genuinely friends and 3 of them are friends because they want it to be a trio. So it's groups, it's leaders because they're not genuine friends. If you're with your genuine friends, it's no need for it to be ranks. If it's ranks, that's a sign that y'all are not genuinely friends. Y'all f with each other and y'all can be friends if y'all play it right. But if it's ranks, y'all don't respect each other enough. So that's not friends. That's like Tone. I come hang out with Tone for a day. It's ranks over there. It's not ranks with me leaking key. It's no ranks. It don't matter how much money I got. Nothing. Nothing. You dig me? That's the difference. But that's why sometimes in friend groups, if it's 2s or 3s or 4s, it may be 2 duos, 1 duo. You dig me? And if y'all fall off, it all fall apart. That's because y'all never was friends. No, that's what that mean though. But I been came to that conclusion. Yeah, I might once I'm done streaming, I might go to what you call them for psychology. Just cause they never last long either. They don't last long. It be honeymoon friendships. But the back end where y'all hurt each other don't even be worth the good times. No, cause you gotta think about it like this, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say about it. People motivation to do what they think friends should do don't be your same motivation. Your motivation may be, yo, I want to grind with some, and their motivation may be, you a good person to hang out with for the or for the. You feel me? So y'all both acting like friends, but it's for 2 different motivations. So when you fall out, it just be like, yeah, y'all wasn't friends. One of y'all was faking it. You dig me? You got to really think about it. Some niggas' motivation to get money is because they want. Some motivations because they want to help people out. Some they want to help their family. Some niggas just want to be rich. Some niggas want to follow what they seen. It's different motivations, same goal. So you'll never be able to tell until you could tell. You feel me? So that's why friend groups really be even too humpy. Probably was in it for different reasons. So we available with we able to have good times because we in it, but we not in it for the same reason. So it's never gonna last. No. But yo, let's get back into the story time. But Pete, I'm like, yo, we gonna stay another day. So I get a number, I text her, I say, what you on? She say, nothing about to come to this. And that's another thing, fellas. You know how you got code switching? You know, if you go into a room and it's business people, you hit them with the, oh yeah, you feel me? It start getting formal. Yo, until that's your girlfriend, you owe her no respect, fellas. What you want? Don't hit her with the, hey, yo, what you doing? Get right to it, bro. You don't know her. And as much as I felt like she looked good, I know that. Y'all gotta know that. I straight text her, what you want? That's the message, because that's how we met. We met at a college party. What you respect? Hey, good morning, beautiful. For real, I'm dead ass. I'm not saying disrespect her, but you don't. Cause now you hit her with the hey and the that text her what you want. It's there. He there and you not. What you want though? You gotta think though. I met you at a college party. Your last thing is let me get your contact so I don't miss out on you. 50 shot. We met when we was drunk at a college party, and it's 1 a.m. What you want? Not even like I'm trying to though, but just what you about to do? Like, what's your moves? You feel me? But yeah, don't put her on no pedestal. Unless that's your girlfriend, she do not get put on no pedestal. That don't include telling her she look good and little shit like that. That's just, that don't matter. But pedestal, she don't get the pedestal. So Pete though, I'm 1 a.m. I ain't finna say good night. You feel me? You gonna say good night? Her name was Shanice. And you not gonna say, yo, good night, Shanice. No, 1 a.m. It's like, what are you doing? But Pete, she tell me, she like, oh, I'm about to go to this party. So I'm like, I'm coming with you. You my man, I go to that party. My Tone not trying to come. His man not trying to come. I go with one of his other homies. I'm like, you got it. You gotta say good night, queen. You the queen and all that. No. So Pete, we go to the party. Best party of my life. Best part, it's a small kickback, but everybody's so funny. I'm just in there bipping. And they kind of on some shit like, yo, that's RAUD. We know RAUD a little bit. Like, I'm getting my little, you feel me? I'm not as big at the time. But it's like a bip, like, yeah, know what's going on. So, best party of my life. So, that next morning, she like, you want to get breakfast? I tell my homies, yo, she want to grab breakfast. I say, with you and your friends? I'm waiting for her to text back. My start getting ready. They like, no, I'm on her friend. I'm on her man's. She say, no, just me and you. So I'm like, oh, bet. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So I tell my man, I'm like, yo, I'm going to go by myself. He like, no, if her man, If a man don't say good morning, I'm going to think the wrong thing. I love sweet guys. I feel like after me and you have a conversation where I feel like we have both clearly show interest, like we not trying to hide it, I'll tell you good morning. Because now we trying to work towards that. But I feel like if I meet you at a party, if I meet you over Instagram, you're not getting a good morning or a good night out of me. Because y'all want to know who you learn these things from? You learn these things from the ladies. The ladies ain't doing that either. They not hitting you with no good morning king meeting you off the party. Fellas, keep it a beam. They not hitting you with that at all. So why the are they getting hit with it? What the we look like? You feel me? Oh God, exactly. You feel me? So they not getting that either, bro. Why the we got good morning queen and now she get to decide if she want to take that as a compliment or you moving too fast or this? Nah, I'm just not gonna say it. You feel me? No. The cluck test. It's a cluck test. It's a cluck test. It's a cluck test. No bullshit. That's what it is. It's the cluck test. Let me see if he a cluck. Let me decide if I want to paint him as a cluck or if I want to really f with him because he said that. It's a cluck test. That's exactly what it is. No. So Pete, she like, no, just me and you. So we go to this breakfast spot or whatever. And I'm like, all right, bet. So I pull up. I take the car. Be yourself. Be a leader as a man. As myself, I still wouldn't do it. As myself, I haven't did it. I haven't met a girl in one day and the next morning told her good morning or good night. Probably in the first week. If you have not shown any interest in me, I am not telling you good morning or good night. I gotta know you with me or it's cluck shit. Genuinely. I look like passing a cluck test. You feel me? I've never did that and I won't. So I'm just putting notice to the fellas. Don't do that. Cause if a girl genuinely wanna with you, a good morning or good night that she didn't know could come her way or exist shouldn't stop her from you. With you. My fault, not fucking you too though. But with you. You feel me? Like if she really wanna with you, if you say good morning or not, that don't matter. Y'all still gonna talk. Because she gonna say hey. She can say hey. If she can't even say hey, she don't with you. Like, I shouldn't be talking. You feel me? Nigga say dog. You feel me? Pete though. We go get breakfast or whatever. I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna keep it a bean. She is bad. Bro, it was her dressing style. She go. What she go? What she do? What she have on? Bro, she dressed so different. But I really love girls who got their own bip. Like, what she do? I think she had on a dress. I think she had on a dress with she had this varsity jacket with some wedges. I don't, but it made me feel like dying. It made me feel like it was a date when it was just supposed to be grabbing breakfast because she was so bad. So I'm like, bro, what the But mind you, we talking, we at the table, we grabbing breakfast and shit. I'm in my cheesky. I'm like, bro, I'm not this up. 5'5" brown skin, how'd you know? 5'2" brown skin, 5'2" brown skin. 5'2", she got a small build. No a vintage fit. It was, yeah, kinda. It was beautiful. It was beautiful, bro. No, you had a different fit. Bro, I had on some Fresh Forces, some Palm Angel pants, a fresh beater, and a fresh polo tee with a white line. I was fresh, but she dicked me. I was Philly classical, and she was that's all you need. No, she was with it though. It was bitty. She was with it. She was with it. No bullshit. I was fresh. Don't think I was saying I wasn't your mean, but she stepped. She stepped. Definitely brown skin, 5'2". Bad, bro. You my man. If you know how to dress, bro, beautiful, bro. No, because I just gotta admire you. But we talking and shit, and I tell her this how I get them. I'm talking to her. This is sauce. This RAUD sauce. When you talking to a girl, girls like tea. I'ma just say it like that. Girls like the tea. They like the tea. They like talking. They like talking. They like yapping. They like not hearing themselves, but they like talking. That's 1, 2. They like the tea. 3. They like a who keep up with themselves. What's tea? I'm gonna explain. Not even messy, but they want to know what's going on. They like information. I'm gonna say information, not tea, because tea sounds messy. They like information. They like to talk. So she like to talk. Let her talk, but don't let her talk, but make sure you also respond. Like girls like to talk, but they don't want to talk to their self. So you still gotta respond. But if you understand what I'm saying, let them talk. Let them yap. You want them to feel comfortable yapping with you. You want to be an ear. Actually, listen. I'm not telling you not to listen. I'm just telling you what works. You feel me? So I'm letting her know I be losing the convo. No, but this how you don't lose it. This is what it is. I told her what was going on yesterday when I was at the party trying to get her. That was the information that had her intrigued. Like, dang, you wanted me that bad? And they like hearing about themselves. I'm like, yeah, that's why we kept looking at you. I was talking about you. I ain't lie to you. I was talking about you. No, I kept telling my friends I want her. Like, you really was looking good. Now she like, for real, and I'm telling her, I'm like, yeah, when I walked up, I was nervous, though. I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous. Because your friends just looking at me. I'm bidding on her friends. I'm like, you got your friend on the side of you. She 5 foot. She laughing and shit. You feel me? So they like the information. You feel me? So I'm letting her know like how I wanted her from the start. I'm letting her know the tea. She with it. You my man. I end up staying down there for a week. Y'all, we do love that. Laughing my ass off. Come on, I know what's up. So Pete started commenting ball. Come on, I know ball. So Pete though, I ended up staying down there for a week. That's day 2, y'all. It was day 3. I went back home, drove back up there with Lee. How you had clothes? I just told you. I went back home, drove back up with Lee. Lee got her friend super bad. They was a duo within the 4. Lee got her friend, I got her. Bought a duo. Ah! No bullshit. Grabbed the B&B. We out there bipping. No, this where it get crazy. Remember what this story time about? Who got good memory? What this story time about? Had to get the duo. Had to. Send Tone home. What this story time about? What I say this was about? That's just origin. I'm feeling good. Food, right? Come on. Crashing over food. Y'all. This when I stopped with this girl. Now, I already saw signs of crazy. I'd be lying if I say I ain't see signs of crazy and be like, this my girl, though. And love it the whole time and be like, this my baby, though. Like, I don't give a f. You feel me? I do that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with flaws because I got flaws. I'm cool with flaws. And yes, I'm going to call them flaws because that crazy it seemed cute. But once you really trying to lock in with a for long term, you trying to really make her your girlfriend, that shit going to come bite you in the ass. No. This one it got bad though, cause she been saw it's cute till it's not. Right? That shit cute until it's not. No bullshit. That shit gotta go. It's dangerous when you really think it genuinely cute till you living with her. Right? Until you get I can't let it get that deep. You my man. In order to move in with a girl, I'm gonna keep it a bean. This might sound crazy, but in order to move in with a girl, I gotta genuinely feel like you understand me and I understand you. Until then, I can never move in with a girl. Like low key, I probably get married before we even like. You could be here for a long time, but it's a burnout. It's a burnout. We low key might have our wedding and move in that day. And just because we decide to get married, I might do it. But other than that, bro, I gotta know you really understand my flaws. And I understand your flaws, and we genuinely love each other because seeing it every day, I might build a whole new room in the crib, and now our marriage going downhill because I need to get away. So because I love my peace. So I need a person who understand that. I need a person who understand that I need peace. I need peace. I need to not, you feel me? I be divorced the next week. Y'all know a person till you live together. No. But Pete though, she's crazy, bro. She crazy as shit. But this the craziest I ever seen her get. So Pete, we go to the seafood place. She like, oh my God, I want to try the seafood place so bad. And mind you, we in the DMV, bro. So you know they say like that's where Maryland is the crabs. That's where the crabs at and all that. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take you to this crab place. She like, oh my God, I can't wait to get this. I can't wait to get this seafood, boy. You all of this, right, bro? She acted a fool in this joint, bro. She acted a fool in this crab place, gang. After this, I went back home, literally, bro. And Leak a real because he stopped talking to his because I stopped talking to my bitch. And he with his he was with his girl, bro. He was with his girl, but he left her alone because I stopped with her friend, bro. Her friend was crazy. No, she stabbed you with a crab? No. And I didn't tell him to either. It wasn't a bit like, yo, stop talking to, you know? She said, if they got king crabs, I'ma act up. So I didn't know what that meant, and I didn't crack yet. So I said, oh, you want to act up? Word? She said, they got king crabs, I'ma act up. So I said, all right, bet, we going to that place all day. I'm like, yo, that shit closed at 8. Come on, we there. So, Peep, I go there at like 6. I'm like, bro, let's get these king crabs. No bullshit. She said, if they got king crabs, I'ma act up. So I'm like, bro, what that mean? Now she a city girl. Pete, we go there. Oh, she bold. I don't know what she meant. But I said bet. So we get there, bro. The place is kind of like fancy. What's up, Tok? Click the like so we can get more people in here. We got 160 people in here. We get there. The place kind of fancy. They playing classical music. She come right up. She pulled the paper out. Shh. Boom, cut the paper, put the paper on the table. Apparently, they just dumped the seafood on the table. Down there, bring you 2 bags and all that. What she mean? I don't know. I'm like, bro, what you mean? You feel me? So, Pete, though, we ordering this. So, she like, what can I get? She said, oh, my God, they got the king crabs. What can I get? So, I'm like, you can get whatever you want. That's another thing. Girls are expensive. And they don't even care that they expensive. Or they don't. I'm not going to say they don't know. They know. They don't care that they expensive. They don't care, fellas. So as a man, I'm telling y'all, your girl get one of those expensive days, cause they don't give a f. They know, but they don't give a f. And they'll keep hitting you with the, come on, let's go to a pumpkin patch. Let's do this. All these $200 dates. And they don't give one f. After that, they be like, I'm hungry. They don't give one f. So as the fellas, I'm telling you, do not keep it a bean with that girl. Keep it a bean, because I tell her in a heartbeat, I'm not coming outside today. That means I'm not spending $200. No. You my man, bro. In today's current time, I'll spend $600 in a day. In a day with my girl. And I just be feeling like, in a day, y'all, I'm telling you, in a day. And I just be feeling like, yo, like, we really about to argue right now? My account already hurt. You feel me? I'm like, we really gonna argue today after I dismiss it? Today, though, 600 on what? Flight here, dinner the same day, and grab their flowers. Same day, 600. Flight here, dinner that same day, flowers. And she not getting the corny ass Walgreens Market flowers. Flowers $80 minimum. Just for her. I said we gonna argue. We gonna argue today, bro, for real. And mind you, like I told y'all might be like, yo, no, Rod, you is rich, 600 in a day. No, I'm looking at my account like, yo, this is my personal account. This is not the business account. I only had $1,000. I'm at $400 in one day. But me, a regular, I grab American Deli, $20, and live off $1,000 like I'm a king. I have $1,000 in my and live like a king though, cause bills paid. I got $1,000. What? Oh, niggas want to go out to eat? Come on, me, sorry, leak, $100 is on me. Cha-ching. That's $100. Now we at $800. I live through a month. $600 a day. One day. Then we argue. I said, what? But Pete, though, that's besides the point. They don't care, though. But I'm saying this because she said, can I get whatever I want? I said, you can get whatever you want. She said, let me get the deluxe butter boil seafood plus combo. I look at that combo. Why that combo $96.99? She said, let me get the deluxe butter boil seafood plus combo. I said, what? Bro. I swear. Bro, I swear it was something like the butter boil seafood plus combo. I swear. No bullshit. No bullshit. Mind you, I said they got the same combo with the king crab combo. That's $60. I said they got that same combo. Like, it got the same stuff. She said, nah, but that's only half a pound per everything. I need a pound. Ladies, why y'all always get the most expensive meals? Because it's on your buck. That's what I just was telling you. Mind you, I don't mind it either. I don't mind it. I don't mind spending it. I'd rather spend it on a girl than, what? Drugs, a car note, taxes. I'd rather spend it on a girl than a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. I'd rather do it for her and make her smile than do it for a lot of shit. So I don't mind. But don't argue with me today, though. You feel me? Definitely don't argue with me, though. It feels better when you think about it like that. It's nothing wrong with spending money on your girl. Don't take what I said and think you shouldn't be spending money on your girl. If you can, it's very expensive. Once per week, take your girl out and make her feel like she got whatever she wanted, but you know the budget. It's plenty of times where I made the girl feel like it's whatever you want, but I only had $200. And they should feel like that because that's your girl. So whenever you could do that, do that. That's thorough. No bullshit. Take her out to eat and do this and do this. And it's like, yo, we doing all this. Make her feel like that. She deserves it. No bullshit. That's what I'm supposed to do for a girl. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying that shit a burnout all the time and that they don't care. They don't care. Phone died, by the way. That shit turning off as we speak. And they don't care if you just spent $200 yesterday. Cause today she mad about this. That's the point. You feel me? So I point out that meal. I said, yo, that's the same right there. Instead of the 90 joint. But I'm saying it calm because I don't want her to think I'm dodging the price. But like, you feel me? But she like, nah, that's only half a pound. Who eating that? A child? Mind you, I'm only getting a half a pound of snow crab, half a pound of shrimp, head off. So I'm like, all right, it. To save cheese, I said, yo, let me get the side special. They had something called the side special. I grabbed corn and potatoes with a side of fries. I said, yo, I'm a fuck with that. After she grabbed the butter boil deluxe plus combo, I said, you tripping. This was supposed to be $100 date. If I grab me a boil, my boil gonna be $50. You tripping? I'm not spending $150. So I grabbed the side combo with a lemonade. So y'all laugh. Peep though, look, she start acting crazy. They bring it right out. They dump it on the table. So when they dump it on the table, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, oh, do the side combo come with crabs? They said, no. They said, that's the seafood boil deluxe plus combo. Chat, they gave her like one crab leg, a couple shrimp. It's all these big ass sauces. They gave her like 4 sauces to dip in. They're like, yeah, with this one, you can dip it in every sauce and all that. She talking about this not a boil, this a snack. What the rest gonna come out later? So she started turning it up though. So I'm like, I'm with her at first. I'm like, yeah, no, y'all tripping. Come on, man. I'm not gonna lie, this is the combo. So she's sick. She said, this is a snack, this not no boil. I said, what? So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Come on, bro, we need more for this. I'm gonna keep it a bean. So I'm trying to speak up and be with her and all that. Mind you, it's a good little amount though. I'm not saying it's a little bit of, bro, they gave her a good amount of shrimp. She grabbed one, like, it's a big crab, but it's one. It's like one to hand. You feel me? She got crawfish in there. It got everything. It got a little bit of everything. So he like, so she like, what is this, a snack? And he like, no, this the combo. Like this the plus combo. It comes with this, and then you also get a refill with the drink. So she's sick. She like, I need to speak to your manager. He like, ma'am, my manager is really, really busy. It's a busy day. I don't want to grab my manager for this. We usually get this a lot. If you want to, I could just refund you. If you don't want it, you could get something else. And I'll just go through that process rather than getting my manager. So she like, nah, you going get your manager. I want to speak to your manager. So I'm looking at her. I'm kind of just like, yo, we could chill. We ain't gotta get the manager. Like, she, nah, I want the manager. So she stand up. She said, hello. Y'all ready? Can I get the manager? So I'm like, yo, she drawn. She dragging though. I say, what? So peep, I'm like, all right, bro, you can just get the manager. So he like, all right. So he go get the manager or whatever. Manager come over there. And she like, yeah. So she switch her whole tone up. She go back to the nice voice. She like, yeah, I ordered the super buttery deluxe plus combo with everything on hot. And they bought me this. She said, yeah, ma'am, that's the combo right there. That's about 3 to 4 pounds of food. That's everything. She said, you telling me this was $100? She said, yes, ma'am. And you have all the dips. You can dip it in any of the dips. And she like, and you get a refill on the drink. So it's pretty rad if you ask me. She said, no. I need more crabs. So I'm like, yo, let's just chill. So the boy right there said, yo, this on some weird. It turned into something else, gang. It went from me trying to talk her down to, yeah, he said this on some weird. Now she, what? Hey, Sharad, you heard him? Mind you, I heard him, but I'm like, bro, please. She like, you heard him? I'm like, what'd he say? I'm like, bro, he probably just playing, though. I try to say that. She told me, he just called me a bitch. So I'm like, did he say a bitch? Like, what exactly did he say? So he doubled down, though. He like, I'm not talking to you. So I'm like, bro, why everybody on hots? So he like, I'm not talking to you. So I'm like, yo. So I'm like, bro, just chill for me, bro. Cause I'm trying to get up out of here for real. It's getting late and all that. This tripping. Who you talking to? Sharad, is you gonna handle him or I'm gonna have to get my brother? Yo, this is 6'4", gang. 6'4" with muscle. 6'4" with muscle. This got a KD build. A mini KD build. He looked like he hit the gym. He got a short sleeve shirt on. And he looked like he hit the gym. And he looked like he gonna fuck me up. Like he looked like a spider, blood. I'm like, bro, he looked like he gonna fuck me up. So now he in the back like, yeah, you tripping, bitch. You big and all that. That's 3 pounds of food. So I'm like, bro, we out of this joint. These tripping. That's where I try to go. That's where I try to switch it up. I try to switch it. I try to say, you tripping. I said, we out. These tripping. We not going nowhere. I said, huh? She said, we not going nowhere. He just called me a bitch. No that ever called me a bitch to my face didn't get slapped. So I said, you be slapping? She said, I don't need to put my hands up. I got for that. You tripping. So I said, oh no. I said, who you calling? She said, Sharab, you don't slap this shit out of him? So I said, yo, bro, you gonna have to chill. Like, I try to step up a little bit, but I'm saying that under my breath. I said, yo, bro, you gonna have to chill. He like, bro, he said, bro, I clock off in 10 minutes. What you wanna do, bro? What you wanna do? But Pete, now he mad at me. I'm like, why you mad at me? I'm not even mad. Bro, it's escalating so fast, though. So fast. So, mind you, when I said, bro, what you trying to do? I said it on some like, what you want to do, bro? Like, how we going to get this, you mean? So, Pete, he like, bro, I get off in 10 minutes. It could be whatever. She said, bet, we going to be waiting in the car. So, now I'm packing up the food. I'm like, bro, what the f-? So, we packing up the food and all that. Just to shut her up, they said, we going to comp the meal. It's free. You could just have it, but you got to leave. So, they comp her meal or whatever. So, I didn't have to pay, by the way. So, I should have grabbed that same combo. No. So, she said, we going to be waiting in the car. So, we waiting in the car and all that, right? So I'm like, bro, that shit ain't even worth it. We out. He tripping. I start the car and all that. She say, Sharad, look me dead in my eyes. Say, huh? She say, slap the shit out of him, bro. Seriously. I don't like the way he was talking to me, talking to my face like that. No. I say no more. I got you, bloody. I said, let's get gas first. Let's not even leave because he get off in 10 minutes. So she really like, so I'm like, damn. I tried to hit the gas joint. I was going to be inside grabbing gas for 20 minutes. I was really trying, you feel me? So I was like, yo, we need gas. She said, we have tank, we cool. The dorm not even that far. She not catching it though. So I'm like, all right, f it. So I go right to my settings. I play the joint. I slide the, you know, if you turn the slider up and turn it and put it all the way back up, it do the do 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 do. You set your own ringer off. So I set it off. I got it tilted. I'm holding my hand on the button. So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, all right, f it. So I slide it up a little bit. Do do do. I had hello. Real. Nah, I'm on my way right now. I said, bro, we gotta go. I start the car up, but then I sit there to act, just not to rush, to really sell it. I said, nah, bro, I'm on my way. Where you at? You with her friend? I said, where your man's at? I'm about to check what's going on. I said, all right, say no more, here I come. So I start the car. I put that joint. I go right drive. She said, oh, he coming out. No, he coming out. In the middle of me driving, she pushes it to park. My transmission shakes, blood. I said, bro, you about to break my car. No, he right there. She hopped out the car. I'm like, bro, you want some weird shit. Bro, I'm literally pushing my shit on the gas. She switched my shit to park. I said, bro, you about to break my transmission. No. Yo, Joseph with another sub. Appreciate you, blood. No. So, Pete, my heart pumping. No. Like I just was tanging for 3 minutes. My heart pumping. I'm scared as shit. I'm like, no. So he come right out. He take his apron off, throw it to the ground. He said, y'all tripping. So he said, what, you from Philly? You that Philly? Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. So now it get personal a little bit. So now I'm actually consider fighting him. I said, and what? Yeah, I'm that Philly nigga. What you talking about? They saying your name in there. I don't give a fuck who you is. You not beating me. So I said, bro, who taught you them confidence? Your dad? So now I'm going at this. So now I'm like, you tripping. So I throw my hands up with this. I'm straight here with him. Now look, my form had different levels. When I was young, first of all, when I was real young, y'all know I started off with the windmill. I had the windmill. Then I got here, low hanging John. You feel me? Low hang. Y'all, as I got older, instead of hanging it here, now I hang it here. So now I'm here. You feel me? Hence why my boxing stance was like this. He just told me stop moving my hands. But now I'm here. I'm like, yeah, you tripping. So now we about to get in a bub. You my man. He hit me with a stiff jab. I felt that joint. She should ride. Him up. Now people coming out the store watching. Hit me with some harsh shit. I said, damn, you my man. I'm like, oh my God. I'm sitting here like, oh my God. This is where ass would have ran or pulled out a gun. You know what I do. Soon as he throw that next punch, I go right in with the windmill. Hey, overhand. I missed, but I grab him. I wrap both of my legs around his feet. I look like a small. You my man. As if you was looking in the window of the seafood place, you saw him going down like this. You see him going, because I wrap both feet around with one leg and I grab his hip and I try to get him to the ground, but he fighting, so he going down slow and shit. So Pete, I'm taking him down slow. Once he get to the ground, you my man. Y'all know how I get. I won this fight by taking. That's when I realized my grappling skills didn't have an age limit on it. I swear to God. I'm not scared to grapple anybody. Don't matter how strong you is. None of that. Because I really did grappling for a year. You tripping. I really did it. So Pete, you see it going down. He trying like punch my back and all that. That don't work. I'm taking him right down to the ground. Once he get down to the ground, he try to punch me. I smother his arms. After I smother his arms, I come in close. You my man, I'm sliding onto his back. He trying to stand up. I'm yoking him bad though. He stand up, and the only way I'm like, bro, if this he stands up, I'm like, if this jumps and like lands on his back, I'm going on World Star. Yo, if this jump up and land on his back, I'm gonna be on Twitter or World Star, bro. No, I'm like, bro, he's gonna kill me. You my man. try to fall on his back, I let go, get right off him. Soon as he get back on the ground, I get back on him, throw him in the yoke. This time, I'm choking the shit out of him like I'm trying to kill him. I'm like, if he land on his back, the still getting choked out. It's straight Khabib work, bro. It's straight Khabib. That shit look like the DDP fight, bro. No. That shit just was like he couldn't do nothing. No. So I'm sitting there draining him of his energy, and the girl is on some shit like, right, I said, fuck him up. I said, fuck him up. I said, bro, move. I'm yoking this. I'm like, I'm sweating though. I'm like, bro, you got me fighting this. Watch out. So I'm sitting there yoking the shit out of him. You my man. He tapped. He like, yo, bro, chill. Chill. I said, f all that. I said, say sorry. I tried to say sorry. He said, what? Bro, he kick up in overdrive, get all this energy, twist me off his back, and steal me. I get up real quick. I get up real quick, and I'm like, oh, shit. He got a new energy to him now. Bro, he got a new energy. I'm like, oh, it's going to be harder to get this to the ground. I kind of supercharged him, because I tried to hit him. Bro, I think I supercharged it. As soon as I said, say sorry, the nigga said, what? He started off by trying to claw my orange off him. And I'm like, damn, he's stronger now. Then he started just shaking his body. And I'm like, yo, he getting out. I'm like, yo, he getting out. He got out and punched me. And then I stood up and backed up. So now is just sitting there. No. Just sitting there trying to bub. I'm like, you my man. Now he trying to bub. I'm just coming in. Shroom, shroom. Swoom, swoom. I'm hitting those. I'm trying to duck under and swoom, swoom. You my man. This shit sound long. Bro, I'm tired. I've been tired. I'm on the ground like just by just keeping him in the joint, he draining my energy, gang. I've been tired. This was long. No, and I'm trying though. Like I'm trying. I'm fighting for my life. No, and she's still saying him up. I'm like, when did you see me f somebody up? To where you think I'm beating at 6'4"? When did you see me f niggas up? Why you so confident? We should have just went and got gas. We should have just got gas. You drawn. Like, what's up? You my man, I'm still fighting this. I'm mad though. You feel me? I'm mad. No bullshit. I said her friend in trouble and all that. She's still prioritizing this. I try to lie and say your friend about to die and all that. You still want to fight this over crab combos. No bullshit. I'm pissed. No bullshit. So I'm sitting there trying to duck windmill it. You my man, he tagged me the up. Bing! Bing! It's like he hitting me with an SMG little by little. Bing! I'm like, yo, he's stealing my HP. So Pete, I said, f it. Next time he bang, I'm going back in for the takedown. Bing! Steal me again. I go back for the takedown. He backs up, push me down to the ground. I'm touching gravel. I look up, he tried to kick me. I said, oh, he tripping. Dodge that joint. It was so fast because as soon as I touched gravel, I looked up and I instantly dodged it. Tried to kick my face. I said, you tripping. From the ground, I launch up, spear the. Now we fighting on the car. I'm sparing him like this, punching over top. You my man. It life or death rod came out. I straight put my face into his stomach. No diddy. Bit this. He said, ah, my stomach. I backed up. Bink, stolen. 200 pumped him. That's the thing, bro. I wasn't the sharpest at that time, but my punches definitely hurt. Punched him right in his face. I start, start wilding on this nigga. Yeah! That up! I'm him up. I'm him up in the car. I'm like, yeah, you tripping. You tripping. I spit and all that. Spit real moment. No, I'm no lie. I won't lie to you. I walked towards the car. I'm like, we out. Yeah, come on, we out. Just got up with the car like this. As we pulling off, all you hear is psh. Throw a rock at the back of my car. I stopped the car again. Skirt! Hop right out the car. I said, you tripping. You tripping. He said, you want to go again? Ah! And rip his shirt off. I started backing up like, you tripping. Yeah, you tripping. I got right back in the car. I said, bro, I lost this fight for real. If I didn't know how to grapple, you whoop my ass. I beat the shit out you on the last moment. You tripping. Bro, he screamed like he was a Super Saiyan and ripped his shirt off and said, come on, let's go again. I said, what? I said, what? You tripping? I said, bro, you tripping. You sell? Why you got 4 forms? I said, you tripping, bro. I pull off on the, I said, that window. And at that time, bro, I was making like 2K a month from just, what you call it? I'm like, bro, I'm a logical. I pay what need to be paid. If 500 is needed for a back window shield or 750, I'm paying it, bro. You tripping. I pull right off on that. Bro, I go back to the dorm. She telling the story like, yeah, right. She telling the story like I'm some knight. And at the time, I'm feeling good about that shit. Like, on some shit like, yeah, I f***ed him up for you. But when I'm telling Leak the story, Leak like, bro, real shit. Like, bro, that bitch is crazy. I'm like, yeah, no. I'm telling him how I fake called him and all that. So I'm talking to him and he like, nah, bro, she tripping. So I'm like, bro, I'm actually about to leave this. What the f is that? Y'all hear that? What the f is that? Did I run? Why y'all saying bomb? They talking about take car. It's AirPods. I'm sitting there grabbing phones and shit. What the f? Why the f was my Jones just going off like that? But I'm telling Leak how crazy this is, bro. You my man. The very next morning, I'm like, bro, I'm leaving this girl. We all get in one room and shit, and they like, yo, how you do that dance? So I'm teaching them how to do the dance, and we having a fun time or whatever. But I didn't forget that whack shit she did, bro. I just rumbled the like my body woke up the next day. Yo, fellas, you know how you know hoop for a long time and then you just go hoop out of nowhere. You got your body doing Kyrie Irving poses, and now you hearing your body hurt because you just did too much. I'm sore. Yeah, so I'm like, bro, I'm sore. Like, I didn't forget that shit. I'm up. So I'm teaching them how to tang and all that. And bro, I wake up the next morning and you know what she say? She talking to me and this ain't have nothing to do with the fight, y'all. Genuinely, just ain't had nothing to do with the fight. I wake up the next morning and I'm not talking. And she like, did I do something? I'm like, nah. You ain't do nothing. She like, oh, okay. Then she go in the bathroom. And she come out, she like, why you still not talking? I'm like, nah, when I wake up, like I just be trying to get myself together, bro. You feel me? I just trying to get myself together. So she like, alright. Mind you, it's not, maybe it was because she did too much. I don't know. But I that's not what it felt like to me that morning. I just was genuinely just didn't want to talk. And I be like that, bro. I be like that. Like a lot of people around me get offended unless you really know me. Only person did you crack that night? Did I? Did I? I ain't want to mention it. But, you know, did I? But she should have thrown neck on the wake up. No. Neck on the wake up probably would have had me talking, but she didn't. But peep though. After I did all that fighting, you think I'm not cracking? What? I just fought a nigga that was 6'4". You just put me in a Rome gauntlet medieval match. Yeah, just watch me fight over crabs. You think I'm not hitting? What you talking about? I just fought this for like 20 minutes with my hands smelling like straight shrimp. You tripping. No bullshit. You think I'm not hitting? But peep, I don't want to talk or whatever. I wake up the next morning, I just don't want to talk. So I'm like, alright, it's cool. Yeah. So I try to talk to her a little bit, and she just go downstairs. She go downstairs, and downstairs is Leak and the girl Leak talked to, and they talking or whatever. The friend come up, like, why you being mean to her? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, yeah, you being mean to her. What else she say? She said, she feel like you just go quiet, and it's an energy shift. I said, what? I said, what are you talking about? I said, bro, I woke up and I just don't feel like talking. I just don't. And then the girl come back up, and I'm having a conversation with her. I'm like, bro, if I stop talking, I'm just not talking. That's just me. I'm like, bro. And at that time, I wasn't too locked in with God how I should be, so I still believed in the horoscope. So, and we was talking about that. That's something we both was talking about. So I'm like, bro, I was telling her, as a Gemini gang, the best way to contain myself when I'm not feeling good is to just not talk, bro. And I'll be good in an hour, trust me. I'm one joke away from just being normal. But like, I just woke up. I didn't brush my teeth. You feel me? You feel me? So I'm like, yo, like, let me get right. Like, I just don't, like, I don't know. I'm just not in the mood right now. So she like, what'd she say? I just don't like the energy switches. I just don't feel like you should decide when you not talking to me. And you can decide when you want to be all nice. And I'm like, bro, this not a be nice and not be nice then. This is I just woke up, I don't want to talk. This not no middle of the day, I'm giving you random silent treatment. What are you talking about? And she just like on some shit, just like, I don't know. I woke up and her thing, this was her thing. Her thing was, I was sleep long. Y'all know I don't wake up until like 1, 2 p.m. They went and got breakfast. So they didn't tell me they was trying to cook breakfast. So apparently since I woke up late, they didn't cook breakfast. And she wanted to wake me up and wanted me to be happy so we could just cook breakfast. And I'm like, you should have told me you want to cook breakfast. She said, that's not the point. You weren't in the mood for breakfast. I said, how you going to tell me I wasn't in the mood for breakfast? Maybe breakfast would have been the thing that got me right. Or y'all could have just still cooked and put me a plate and a mic. Like, I didn't stop your cooking. So she started trying to make me feel like I f***ed the cooking up. I said, bro, you know what, bro? I said, you know what, gang? You're frying me. Like, and when you say stuff like that to a girl, I know that cooks girls. When you sit there and you keep it a butt with a girl like that, they hurt their feelings. So I don't really like to be on that. Like, you frying me. Like, I don't like being on that. That's not a side you should. You feel me? Show to a girl. You feel me? Just period. So I'm like, but I'm just like, you frying me, bro, genuinely, and my head hurt. You my man. She go back down, talk to her friend, and then it got to be said sometimes. It got to. So Leak come back up. I'm like, bro, am I tripping? They come up all in the room, all 4 of them, and they like, even Leak said you tripping. And So I'm like, bro, tell me if I'm tripping. I'm listening to you, bro. What they talking about? I'm listening to you. I'm tripping. He said, I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. I know how you is. When you not talking, I'ma just chill. They doing too much. But I see what she's saying about breakfast. I wanted to make breakfast. I said, y'all want to make breakfast? Let's go make breakfast. They said, it's not about that. That's not the point. I said, everybody got my room. I said, everybody got my room. They laughing. I said, she said, you dead ass? I said, bro, get out my room. Like, for real. Seriously. Get out my room. And she probably think, like, I snapped over breakfast. But no, I just forwarded for you last night. I spent money on you every day, and this what you do? This what you do to me? I can't see long term with you, girl. Get out my room. I'm saying that how it is. I said, get out my room, bro. Real shit. So she get out my room. Apparently she was crying downstairs. They tried to hit me with that, try to make me feel guilty. I said, bro, I don't know, bro. My back hurt. I don't know. Genuinely. I got punched to the ground and he almost kicked my face off. Like, me and God had to collab to, like, get out of the way of a boot. I don't give a fuck. So, like, I'm like, yeah, you tripping. And mind you, she's really bad, too. She's really bad. And she left, bro. She left that day. She blocked me on everything. Leak Girl blocked him on everything. She bashed me. She texted me from another phone, like, yeah, you's a that's why I don't talk to Philly. All this I'm just like, bro, I don't care. I end up blocking that number. I'm like, yeah, bro, you fried me. But yeah, bro, that's an interaction that's a real life interaction I went through. Leak 2, damn, yeah, Leak Girl blocked him because she was on some shit like and that's what had me on some shit like, bro, was this bipping just because her friend was bipping? Like, you giving it up because your friend giving it up? Like, why you not gonna with Leak because we don't with each other? You already my man. Y'all might as well, y'all can with each other. Y'all ain't got nothing to do with me. But she blocked my man. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, she tried to spin the block or whatever, and Leak was like, bro, fuck them. But I'm just like, all right, fuck 'em. No, and that's when I learned that like that seafood get real. I was listening to Future like a month after that. It said, "Oh, bad love seafood." That shit hit different for me. I said, "Damn, he did ass." I said, "Wow, they really love seafood." I don't know if it get like that with all the, but like, no, they really love it. I said, "Bro, I just fought over crabs." Yo, Ken, thanks for the sub. He said, laugh my ass up. Bro, that was 4 pounds of food. It was a lot of food. You know what it really was, looking back in hindsight? She didn't get enough crabs. It was enough food, but it wasn't enough crab. It was one crab leg. So she kept going on about like, bro, it's one crab leg. But it was like, bro, you got crawfish, shrimp, and all this extra shit, bro. You got everything. You got every meat in that, bro. I think they even gave her a side with like this like fish cooked a crazy way or something like. I'm like, bro, they gave you the menu for a bean. No boy, at least it was free. They did comp it. But at the expense of fighting. I would have rather pay $99 instead of fighting that nigga. No, my face was hurting. You my man. All my rage came from the fact that I was like, bro, I'm up right now. So at the end, when I got those punches off, I was throwing them haymakers. The greed they talk about in the Bible. Right. That is the greed they talk about in the Bible. No. She said I could get whatever I want and took it to the extreme. She really crazy. No. And it's crazy, bro, because that girl, she's so smart, bro. But she crashed out that day. Like, she's genuinely smart. That girl's smart as shit, yo. Like, that's why I was with her so much, because we was relating on the smart tips. Certain girls be dumb. I don't have, some girls you talk to, you don't even have a, like, intellectual convo with them. Unless it's a deep night. But she's smart as shit on, like, just other shit. But she just crashed out. I don't know what it was.